Hi, I'm Chris with the Freebirds, and I wanted to take a minute to talk to you about our 1996 Thomas Vista school bus and why we went with this model for our build. So when we started looking for a school bus, a couple of the main things that we were looking for was length. We wanted to be between 35 and 38 feet, and also the clearance of the bus. So with the length, we wanted, like I said, we wanted to be between 35 and 38 foot, and the Thomas Vista school bus comes in at 36 foot bumper to bumper, so it fell right into those requirements we were looking for. Also, with the clearance, we want to be able to come off the road every now and again and boondock out in the middle of nowhere and have fun. And we have plenty of clearance with the Thomas Vista to be able to do that. Another thing with the Thomas Vista is, by design, the engine is kind of halfway in next to the driver. So it ends up with this little snub nose recessed engine compartment here. So it actually maximizes the amount of viewing you have whenever you're driving. And also it gives a little bit of a cushion in case you're in an accident or have an impact with something. There's a little bit of buffer between the accident site and the driver to give a little bit more safety. Another thing the Thomas Vista school bus has is they added this extra pane of window to the both sides. So it's actually got 4 pieces of window on it, and this gives a little bit more visibility on the sides. Again, awesome feature. Also, what they did was on the passenger side, they have this elongated, bigger window there. They added this window for safety so that the driver of the school bus could see out that passenger side a little bit better and maximize their visibility. But we're planning on making that whenever we're driving. It's going to be an awesome place for us to look out and sightsee and stuff as Gwen is driving along in the passenger side with us as we're exploring. So the other thing with the bus is because of the way the design, we didn't want an engine in the back, and we also didn't want the engine way far out. We like this design because of the way that it maximizes our safety features and being able to see, but also because the engine compartment's not all the way back and it's not in the back of the bus, it gives us much more room inside. So for our build on the bus, so really kind of the best of both worlds. We got a good length outside and plenty of space inside. The cool thing with this bus is it was part of the Virginia school district, and all the research we did said that Virginia did the best job on their inspections and their upkeep and maintenance for the buses. So whenever we got this bus, the general upkeep and maintenance was already completed on the engine. The transmission had already been replaced. The front steering ball bearings and all the joints and stuff for that had already been replaced and taken care of. So all that was done. The tires all the way around were either brand new or a couple in the back had actually been retread. But either way, all that money we didn't have to spend on the bus. Virginia School District had already taken care of it. So with that too, the Thomas Vista 3600, it's built on the 3800 chassis. So you actually get a little stronger chassis and a little better bus build on it. Also, the engine inside of it is the International Navistar engine, which is the same engine they put in the Ford 7.3 liter Power Stroke. So you got an engine that's easy to work on. It's got the maintenance and upkeep on it. The parts are relatively inexpensive compared to other engines. And if I need to, I can work on it. I mean, it's not that difficult. One of the things I really like about the design on this is that the oil and the transmission dipsticks are all inside. All I have to do is flip up a little compartment, fill the oil and the transmission from right inside. The engine on this, like I said, it's the Navistar. I mean, any mechanic can work on it. They don't have to be a specialized bus mechanic or anything like that. The transmission on this bus is the Allison transmission 545, which is one of the strongest transmissions you can get, especially for your school bus. So it's going to be a great engine and drivetrain for us. I'm going to end up probably adding an electric fan on it to help cool the engine a little bit better, which was a problem on the Thomas Vistas. If you decide to get one, make sure you look into some of the cooling aspects on it. And also the transmission, I'm going to put an aftermarket transmission cooler on it as well. Hey, so I want to thank everybody for watching the video. If I missed anything or if you have any questions, make sure you leave a comment below so we can get some answers to that or update the video if need be. Also, subscribe. We got other videos coming, and follow us on our journey as we convert this school bus into a Skoolie. Main thing we were looking for was... It's a frog. That's frogs. What are you doing? I'm not ready. You just kicked the freaking trap. I told you. Look what you're doing. You're like kicking stuff around. And I wanted to take a couple of minutes to talk to you about it's just freaking bugs everywhere.